What's up, guys? It's me, Joe Smith from YouTube, as per the hat. Okay, so as if you might be a gamer, which you are if you subscribe to my channel, and if you're not a gamer, then you can also subscribe. It's kind of like a chicken and egg situation on that. There's a game called Grand Theft Auto, and there's a sixth one, so it comes after 5. 5 has already been out, and they just released the preview for it, a trailer, if you will, kind of like a prediction of what's to come. And me being, you know, a pretty big commercial reaction kind of YouTuber, I figured that I should probably get on this. So here we are. Yeah, it's about to get real. Alright, guys. Let's watch this thing and see if I can pick it apart. Oh, it's going to be great. Alright, so here's my screen. Let's just get into it. But before we start, you already know I'm putting on the analysis specs because, listen, guys, you know I can pick apart a commercial like a coyote picking apart like a chicken bone. They eat chickens from Barnyard. That's a movie. But, like, you know it's going to get serious when I put on the specs. And these are, of course, the analysis specs. So let's just full screen this and get right into it. Of course, I'm going to watch it through, and then I'll see what I find on the second playthrough. But I'm actually going to mute this, so because there's a music song. Alright, guys, by the way, this is inappropriate for the youngins. Alright. Okay, guys, the game is like rated R or something. Okay, so immediately we're in some sort of a prison area. I've never been to prison, but like I guess someone in the game has. It's kind of like character development. Oh, and we're on the beach. Okay, so I guess the character is on parole. I'm not really 100% sure what's going on here. Anyway, let's just get into it. Oh, an airboat. Okay, so that's like a Half-Life reference. Okay, we're all hanging out on the beach. Oh, let's go. We're boating. Oh, look at that. Oh, man, that looks crazy. Oh, okay, we're back. Okay, wow, there's a lot of traffic in this city is what I've noticed, but, you know, it's kind of like a densely populated area. You get what you're going to get, and you don't throw a fit. Oh, like the magazine. No way, guys. What is going on in this town? I don't understand. This town is unhinged. This town is like a GTA server, guys. Oh, look at the man go. Look at him go. What was that? Was that a garden gnome of sorts? We'll get back into it in the investigation. Okay, there's a lady. Oh, they broke a table and now we're getting chased by the cops. Holy crap. This game is insane, guys. I can already tell. Okay, there's motorbikes and they're running rampant. Oh, these guys are robbing a store. Wow, that was over with very quick. Okay, that's it. That's the end of the commercial. Wow. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hyped for the game. However, I did, you know me with the specs, I noticed a couple of blaring details. We're gonna just walk right through them because I think that, yeah, this is like a small studio, so it's probably like their first or second game other than, you know, the first Grand Theft Auto. But I like to help out when I can. So, we're just jump right into it. And one thing you're gonna have to notice very quick. Okay, so we're gonna see a theme here. You see the airplane? That will not be the last airplane you see for this video. Mark my words, okay? Mark them in like a piece of metal or a piece of rock because there's airplanes everywhere. And you'll see what I mean. We're going to keep going. Alright, so this prison scene, everything looked okay to me here. I mean, I don't know why the glass is all wavy. I think that's maybe on purpose. I don't know, guys. Graphics are kind of hard, so maybe they didn't want to make it clear. I'm not really 100% sure. We're going to keep going, though, because everything seems okay so far. Okay, so yeah, now we're on the beach scene. I did notice a couple of things. So right off the bat again, helicopter right there, airplane up there with some sort of a poster. I don't know if it's advertising, but it's going at you. Hey, respect for the grind and all. All right, and Rockstar Games presents. Here we go, guys. All right. So immediately I noticed this is like a Half-Life 2 reference, and also Garry's Mod. I don't know if you've ever played Half-Life 2, but there's an airboat in it, and they sort of came up with that. Like they were the first ones. It's kind of like how PUBG kind of like they can sue because you're using a frying pan. I think Valve could probably sue Rockstar Games because they have an airboat, but that's just me. I'm no lawyer or anything. I'm not like a judicial kind of like sends people to jail, but that's just me. I'm buffering. Okay, so one thing I noticed about this scene in particular, you see these things? These little penguin guys, the pink penguins, I think they went extinct like 1800s, I think. So it seems like this game might take place in the 1800s because obviously you see there's a flock of them. And I also can't help but notice that there's like one of these things, it's like, I think it's called a gar. Anyway, it's right there. It should totally be eating that one. You'll notice as I keep framing the video. Oh, hang on, guys. Yeah, he just kind of sits there. I don't know. I mean, maybe he's full. He might have just eaten another one, hence the whole flying away. And there's also like a yak over there. So you might remember on tier list, my Minecraft tier list, I'm not a fan of yaks. I just don't like him as an animal, and that's not going to change across multiple video games. So you're gonna have to get used to it. Okay, so I picked a couple of things apart in this scene. Number one, okay, aircraft. Look, I'm no air traffic control kind of dude, you know, who's like a Roger, like from Breaking Bad, he causes a wreck. But I just think that there's kind of a lot. All right, next up, a couple more things. There's a traffic cone just in the middle of the beach. I'm not quite sure, like, maybe there's road work going on, but then again, where's the road, right? I mean, like, come on, I can't be the only one that thinks of this. And apart from that, the cooler's just right there. It's about to get washed up by the tide. That's not what you want to see when your cooler's out there. If it gets washed, that's a day ruiner. And also, there's 2 jet skis that are just floating. So they're not even. There's nobody riding them. They're not attached to anything. They're kind of just floating. Now look, I've never driven a jet ski. If anyone has one for sale, like I would love to have one, but it has to be free because obviously, like my sponsorships don't cover jet skis. But like, I don't think you want your jet ski just floating. Okay, and so those are just some of the things I noticed in the scene. I mean, overall, it's a decent scene. Okay, again, airplane, okay, just add it to the counter. And yeah, these guys are just kind of boating around. Nothing crazy going on here. Everything looks okay to me, but then we get here. So guys, you already know me. You know I did the research ahead of time. And what I found is nothing short of a humongous oversight. So check this out. Number one, this girl is just riding, obviously she's not strapped in. She's above the car. She probably doesn't understand, so I'm just going to tell her, this is incredibly dangerous. You'll also notice that she's not wearing any eye protection, guys. Like, all it takes is one little, like a pebble or even like a bug, and bam, she's like, it's in her eye. That's not cool. Also, though, I meant to show you, I went back way too far. That's going to be a common theme in this video because the video is so short and I have the 5-second button. But look, you see there, we're at like Catalan Boulevard or something. Well, this is back to my research. Look at this, guys. I went and Googled Catalan Boulevard on Google. It's just a neighborhood in Florida. So, I'm trying to zoom in. It's not focusing. Basically, guys, they think we're stupid, and they just completely just neglected to get their facts straight. This is not some big high. Like, look at this. Okay, you see this, and then you see this. I mean, I can even street view it. Look at that, guys. Something is not adding up here. Okay, I'm a GeoGuessr player. You know, like the Mr. But like, okay, that's pretty blaring. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna ignore it. I mean, maybe this is like a fantasy land or something, because apparently these devs are living in fantasy land with some of the things in the trailer. No spoilers, but you know. All right, so this scene again, helicopter. I'm gonna stop pointing them out. They're just gonna be on the counter on the screen because, like, come on, guys. Okay, so this scene is a little bit just full of it. So what you see here, you see that? That is a, yes, you see it, you've heard it right. That is a no parking sign. But what do we have here? Oh boy, this is a cop's paradise right here. This is about $10,000 worth of citations. You see all these guys parked? It's at least a motorcycle and that, whatever that car is. And like, they're just like spitting in the face of that sign. I can't believe these guys would do that. I mean, I guess this is just a crime rampant town, and this is just a horrible kind of an injustice, and it really is kind of like, we're in a society, guys. Like, come on, don't park where there's no parking. I didn't really notice anything in this scene. It looked okay to me. This all checks out here. Okay, so it gets a little weird here. I don't get why there's so many boats in one little area. It seems to be a theme of the commercial. Okay, right there. It seems to be a theme of the commercial. There's just boats everywhere. I also can't help but notice that there appears to be what is a toll booth. Okay, the zoom in is just not working, but that's a toll booth, and this is just like a residential street. Could you imagine having to pay a toll every time you go home? I couldn't. It couldn't be me, guys. It really couldn't. Okay, everything sort of checks out here. I mean, you know, it's typical. All right, yeah, checks out. So this one, okay, gets a little weird. So we have this airplane here. This is actually called a Dodo, and it's just kind of doing a bombing run over these boats. But if you think it stops at that, then you're dead wrong. You see that yacht? There is no way that yacht went under that bridge. It just doesn't work. The proportions just don't work. You see all that wood pieces there? Like, that just will not happen. That boat must have clipped through the bridge, which is just an obvious failure of the game engine. Like, game hasn't even launched yet, and we're already seeing this. I mean, the rest of it's okay. That looks like a semi-truck maybe is beached. And it looks like that guy got his yacht beached. So, not a good day for him. There's no sandbar there. I mean, I kind of have to speed up because this is kind of a long commercial. Oh, right here, guys. No glass bottles at the pool, okay? What is this? No glass bottles at the pool. This is day one safety stuff, guys. A glass bottle broken in the pool basically turns invisible. I would hate to see these people's day get ruined because one of them steps on a glass bottle. And you know it's just going to be that guy's fault. So, just don't be that guy, okay? Don't ruin the party with a glass bottle at the pool. You just can't do that. It's not okay. Okay, everything seems to check out here. Am I not in full screen? I never went back into full screen, guys. That's on me. Okay, and right here we seem to see what, I don't know. I think he's trying to drag that thing out of its habitat. I'm not really sure if I agree with that, but I'm also not like a PETA supporter. So I don't really know. I guess I'll call myself neutral on that one. And, okay, again, guys, I mean, come on, look. You can't just ride on the top of a vehicle on the road. And this lady's not even buckled in. She's leaning out of the window. This isn't... Okay, guys, it's just unreal. The amount of unsafe things that are happening on public streets is just mind-boggling. Again, here's some sort of like a donuts competition, and everyone's just going for it, even though this is clearly against traffic codes. Okay, so I can get behind this scene. So you see how they're dancing? So you see this guy's like, hey, catch a vibe. So I can sort of relate, because anytime me and my friends are dancing, I always tell them to catch a vibe. We dance all the time, guys. We have a ton of fun. And I always say, hey, catch a vibe. Like, like catch the, like I throw it, but it's not a real thing. It's like a metaphor, if you will. So I like this scene, because I get behind the lingo they're using. And, okay, it looks like the extraction attempt went wrong. The alligator is free, and he's in the Kmart. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to get an alligator out of a pool, I guess. That dude looked like a professional. I would have thought he was a professional, and here we are. So that shouldn't be allowed to happen. It looks like there's a bus going down, which doesn't surprise me in this city. Oh, okay. It looks like maybe the dad from the Grubhub commercials has a skate. And he's running from the cops. You see right there, like, he's got the jiggle. That's like, he's the guy from Grubhub, so this is kind of a crossover. Alright, that's cool. Nah, nothing's wrong here. Okay, looks alright. Oh, another one. The dude's just hanging right out of the door. I mean, the car's moving. He's just standing on the door. How is he even pushing the gas pedal? And his pants are falling down, guys. He's wearing a belt and the pants are falling down. So the animators make up their mind. Is he wearing a belt or are his pants falling down? You can't have both. Oh, guys. So I don't think I'm gonna stop here. I mean, it is what it is. This is another. It kind of just is what it is. We have some kind of deranged lady dual-fisting hammers. I wouldn't go near. I don't know who's filming that, but... Oh, and this is just a party foul. Guys, you have to believe me when I say I get invited to tons of parties. It's kind of like a thing. You know, if Joe Smith isn't at the party, it's not a party. And I would know, this is such a party foul. I mean, the dude took out a whole table. All the beverages are just on the ground. The beverages are... The beverages are floored, the dude's floored, the table is out for the count, and guys, I don't think it's going to be back. I think the table's season is over. All because the guy just got drunk and lost control. Oh, the music's back. Can't have that. I don't know, guys. It wouldn't have been me. Looks like now we're running from some cops. Okay, she's not buckled in. Guys, I keep harping on this, but you have to understand that buckling up is one of the most effective ways to stay safe on the roadways. And look, sure, she's got money, but what good is the money if you're dead because she's not buckled up? Guys, I keep having to stress this, and I just hope you know it's something I care strongly about. I don't really know what's going on here. Oh, okay, so it looks like this game is available in multiple languages. We have Mega Mundo News on the bottom. He's confessing something for Tatiana with tarantulas. I can't really speak Spanish, but I did my best right there. Oh, man, and this scene just kind of rubs me the wrong way. So... These guys are doing a wheelie and they're not even using the clutch. That's a little bit crazy because that requires a lot of control. And these look like Chinese motorbikes, so I don't think they're very good quality. And I'm kind of surprised they have the power anyway. But that's not even what makes me very upset. The dude's riding a four-wheeler on the street. That is just, that's not legal. That is not a licensed highway vehicle. That is an off-highway vehicle at best. And I know this isn't the highway, but it's kind of a misnomer, guys. This is the public roads. So I guess there's just no regard for public safety in this whole city. Here they are again from Weasel News. Now, guys, I don't want to tell you where to get your news from, but maybe check if Weasel News is a reputable source. They might be biased. I've never even seen a weasel. I just don't think they get. I've never even seen a weasel. I just am not sure if I would trust one from like my sole source of news. I mean, nothing against weasels. All right, everything checks out. Oh, this scene. Okay, these guys think they're all that robbing a bank. Well, it's a great ghost gas station. They're on camera, guys. We got them, boys. They're on camera. They're not getting away. They're all over the news. Like, come on, guys. This is amateur. Again, I feel like I could do a better job at this, and I've never even robbed a single store, guys. Trust. All right, so they get their way out. They think they're away, and the commercial kind of just wraps up there. This dude's drifting a car. I don't really know what the deal is with this car. It's got like the 3 Mustang lights, and it's not a Mustang though. And then she's just back here with the dude. So that pretty much wraps up the whole commercial. They're gonna rob another store. Like, wow, who's surprised, right? Anyway, guys, a good commercial. It's been anticipated. It's kind of like one that people have been waiting for a long time. But really, I feel like they under-delivered. The amount of just flaws and lapses in logic and safety in this commercial we can't let it slide. I think we need to hold the gaming industry more accountable and make sure that stuff doesn't come out released with this kind of blatant disregard for public safety. So anyway, I'll give it a 3 out of 10. I mean, it was still an interesting watch. And yeah, just let me know what commercial you want me to do next. I'm always down. Just join my Discord and message it to me, and I'll just, I'll whip up one of these, because I feel like I'm kind of holding the industry accountable here, and I got to keep doing it, because if I don't, who else will? All right, guys, that's it for me. Bye.